Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming. In this video, I wanted to talk about the Epic Game Store that has launched recently and my thoughts on it and what I think is going to happen with that. But before I do that, I also wanted to mention that Insurgency Sandstorm is running a free open beta during the weekend until Monday 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I forgot to mention this in my usual sales video. So if anybody is interested, you can check it out. The game will be available on the 12th of December. So you get to play a game before it comes out, which is great, I suppose. So on to the main news. Epic Games have launched their own store to compete with Steam, it seems. Now, initially, they don't really have much here. They have Hades Early Access. This is from Supergiant Games, the people behind Bastion and Transistor. They have Ashen. This is exclusive to them right now. Hello Neighbor, Subnautica is coming soon, Darksiders, Satisfactory, and a few other games here at the moment. Journey is coming here. So initially, it seems to me that a lot of smaller indie devs are going to join up with the Epic Game Stores, and some of them may go exclusively here. But I think what most will do is they'll have their game on both platforms and see how it goes. Now, the main reason why people are saying that Epic is going to do well and going to pose a threat to Steam is because they are sharing the revenue with the game makers, the publishers, a bit more fairly, let's say. Steam tends to give 70%. Let me show you the charts. So this is the page where they explain the revenue split between the game makers and the store. So Steam, as you can see, takes 30% and Epic will only take 12%. So that's the main gist of it. And they've got a few FAQs here and explaining how this will work and why is Epic opening a store, etc., etc. And they're talking about fair economics and all of that. That's all nonsense. I mean, they're also in it for the money. But here's the thing. I've read all of this and it tells you about how they're going to be more fair to the devs, how they'll get more of a cut and other things like content creators will also be able to get a cut. All of that is great. But nowhere do they mention what the customers will get out of this. Like, this is something that I often notice with the gaming industry is they forget about the customers, the people who actually buy the game. So here they talk all about how it's fair, how the devs will get more money. That's all great. But unless you offer something to the people who are buying the game themselves, why would they move to Epic Games when they already have the sales and all the things they bought on Steam? So that is a concern, and it may get some traction initially. I think, like I said, the indie devs will go there. Some will probably have their games on both platforms. Some will go exclusively there. Some might even go for a period there and then release their games on Steam. So all of that could happen. But unless you have a lot of them going there and a lot of big publishers going there, I don't see that happening. Because if you think about it, Bethesda launched their Fallout 76 on their own platform. That is fine. That they want to go away from Steam, but that doesn't mean that they want to go to another platform. Epic Store has just launched. Unless this becomes a big player and unless Bethesda or EA or Ubisoft, unless they have a benefit of going there, getting more sales there, they don't have any reason to go there. They don't want to share their revenue with somebody else again. They're already giving 30 to Steam. So that is what's going to happen in my opinion. Initially, they'll get a lot of indie devs and some might risk it. But as soon as they see drop in sales, like during the busy holiday Christmas period, if people go and launch their game on the Epic Store and nobody buys, do you think they're going to make the same mistake again? So in my opinion, it wouldn't change things immediately, at least now. I don't have a problem with Epic Game Store. Like, as a consumer, as a gamer, more options is good for me. So the only good thing that can come out of this is both of these sites will offer better discounts for us, and I don't mind having another launcher. I mean, I already have the Origin launcher, the Uplay launcher, the GOG launcher, Battle.net. So I already have several of them. I don't mind adding one more if I can get better deals on it. Also, I want to know if they'll be offering any regional pricing like Steam does, because at the moment they don't seem to have it here. I saw the currencies they have. So you have US dollar, Pound, Euro, Polish Zloty, Russian Ruble, South Korean Won, Japanese Yen, Turkish Lira, and Ukrainian Hryvnia. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. So yeah, so I don't see any Southeast Asian countries here. So that is one of the big appeals for Steam for me, because we have regional pricing and games cost a lot less for us and other regions as well, other third world regions. So it makes it possible to play the games without, getting bankrupt. So yeah, I think this is okay. This is a good thing. Let's see how it goes. They're offering some free games as well initially. Now I don't know if this is free to keep or if it will be just free to play for a couple of weeks, because they're starting with Subnautica. So Subnautica will become free on the 14th until the 27th. So 2 weeks they'll be offering the game. I don't know if it's just play for 2 weeks or if you can keep it permanently. Yeah, it's a nice, interesting move. It's good for us as gamers, but I don't think Gaben will be too worried, because just think about this for a moment. Let's say they do start getting some traction and more devs start going there. What is stopping Gaben from matching the revenue Epic Game Store is offering? If he does the same as them, and if he drops them to 12%, people will just stay at Steam. So that one move could kill the Epic Game Store if he wanted. But I don't think that's going to happen immediately. Steam might improve things. Steam has also changed their revenue share with some of the big publishers, because they do want to keep the big publishers. So we'll see how that move pans out. Because for me, the big publishers who are going away from Steam, I think they're losing money by doing that. Fallout 76, do you think people will be eager to buy the next Bethesda game from Bethesda.net after the Fallout 76 debacle? Or even Black Ops 4, they're offering that they're offering the multiplayer only battle royale and multiplayer only battle edition, I think it's called, for $30. Why do you think they're doing this? This wouldn't be because they're getting a lot of sales. I know people who play Black Ops 4, and on the PC, Battle Royale is dead. Nobody's playing it. So they're trying to get more people in. And this has only been out for 2 months. Similarly, for Battlefield 5, they're offering 33% discount on the game. And this has not even been out for a month, I think. So yeah, I don't think Steam would need to worry too much about this, and big publishers going, and Uplay Store. Who buys games from the Uplay Store? I've never bought anything from there. Like, the only games I have there are the free ones, or the ones that I bought on Steam. I have bought a couple of games on Origin. I bought Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. Those are like pretty much the only games I've bought on the Origin store. So yeah, also Blizzard, they gave away Destiny 2. Why would they do that if they were making a lot of money selling their game? So I don't think it's all doom and gloom for Steam at the moment, and this is a good move by Epic, I suppose, but unless they are more consumer friendly, they offer more discounts, more sales, more regional pricing, better refunds, unless they do all of that, I don't see this being a big threat to Steam at the moment. So anyway, meanwhile, if they do offer the free games and if they are free to keep, I'll mention them. But otherwise, we'll be covering the Steam winter sale soon. That's going to start in less than 2 weeks. And I'll continue as normal. And if there's some good stuff here, I'll mention them as well, because I'm interested in a good deal and I don't mind other platforms. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.